Boom, monkeys, and we are live. Welcome back to the Crypto Boogie channel. I apologize. I am out of uniform. I'm usually rocking my Hawaiian shirts, but when I saw ETH dip to the amount it did, I was like, dude, I need to get to the computer ASAP. So I haven't even gotten a chance to hop in the shower, man. That's why I'm in this workout clothes and shit like that, man. But it is what it is, man. Exciting times in the market for people that are experienced in crypto, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Fucking plenty of buying opportunities inbound. I know some people that are rather new to the crypto space are probably flipping out right now and they're thinking like, what the fuck, man? The bull market's over. I think we're very far from it. Unless a big time black swan event happens. And even then, man, as we approach the election, if Donald Trump is elected, I could see the market pumping to freaking kingdom come, bro. So there you go, cats. It's a lot of buying opportunities. Shout out to the cats at the DGen Roundtable that are currently rating my chat. Shout out to them. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Zenith. Shout out to freaking Agent J and everybody else over there, man. Nate Ascending, man. Thank you guys for dropping by. Twinkie was a little bit busy today, man. Shout out to my amigo Twinkie as well. So we didn't get to stream today, and my schedule has been a little bit out of whack. Hence why I haven't been on here consistently. But the good thing is, my schedule should be going back to normal starting tomorrow, so you're going to see a lot more of this freaking baklava on a regular basis, monkeys. Shout out to the first moon ganger in the chat. I got my amigo, freaking Smooth Brain. Welcome back, Boogie. What have you been buying, man? You know what, man? I'm actually looking at getting a little bit more Giga Chad, man. I'm waiting for it to pull back a little bit more, man, so I can get a little bit more Giga, bro. I am bullish on that freaking crypto, if anything, man. I think it's pretty damn freaking fire. We got my amigo here, Damien, freaking Wrench Gang, Fires and freaking Diamonds, man. Moon Pilled Rational Optics. What's up, dog? And my other friend, Large and in Charge. Smash the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the chats. And you are correct, Large and in Charge. Make sure you monkeys leave a comment in the chat. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to this channel. It keeps me motivated to keep dropping alpha for you freaking monkeys. We got my amigo over here, Will Stevenson. Like that smash button. Do all three, dude. Do all three. Zenith, it is boogie time. Hey, man. I hope you got a good LPVO, man. Me and Zenith were actually talking about freaking rifles earlier today on Instagram and shit like that. Oh, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I'm always dropping memes there. And we were watching, I think it was an active shooter freaking event. And you could see that one of the officers in the video, he's actually rocking an AR-15 with a low, with an LVPO, low variable powered optic. It's basically, like hunters would say, a scope on a rifle, man, instead of a little red dot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Zenith. We got, who else we got here, man? El Mecánico. What's up, dog? How you doing, homie? Tex-Mex, ¿qué onda, Boogie? ¿Qué pasa, vato? Shout out to Tex-Mex, man. This guy is one of the hardest working truckers in America, bro. This guy is always grinding it out. I remember I was talking to this cat, bro, and I think Giga Chat was at about 14.7 million market cap. It went up all the way to 180 million market cap. And he told me, hey, Boogie, I'm going to go buy some freaking doggone, I'm going to buy some doggone freaking, some Giga, bro. I've got about a good 12 soul on my, in my freaking, in my wallet. I want to buy some Giga Chad. I'm like, cool, man. And then on the way over there to go buy Giga Chad, his fucking tires blow out, bro. His motherfucking tires blow out on his vehicle. Like, dude, I'm going to have to use that soul to buy some fucking tires for my truck and shit. And he didn't get to buy Giga Chad. Giga Chad went from 14.7, bro, all the way to freaking 180, bro. That is wild, son. Dude, I hate it when life happens like that, man. But it is what it is, man. Smooth Brain, I am torn, Boogie, Inc. or BBC. Oh, my God. I can't believe I said that. Oh, my gosh. Inc. or big bonus coin. No Diddy. We got my other amigo here, Paul Sachs. What's going on, man? Brother 64, boom. So let's move on, monkeys. Let's move on. So I did manage to get you guys some memes, even though my ass just got out of the fucking gym. I was like, dude, how can I just not go live by myself, not drop memes for you cats? And dude, I was thinking about dropping some fire ass memes, but like, dude, I don't want to get this channel fucking nuked, bro. These memes would have had you guys rolling on the deck, man, but YouTube's too fucking stupid, man. Good thing I'm streaming on X too, bro. I'm streaming on X, and I always drop my shit on Rumble. And the reason I do that, I'm hoping that eventually, bro, these two platforms overtake YouTube, so we don't have to be so damn regulated here on damn YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my amigo here, Alex P. By the blood, a huevo, a huevo. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go on to the memes, monkeys. Let's see what the memes entail, son. Because we can't start up a crypto stream without the motherfucking memes, homie. So, first meme of the day. Ride malfunction sending this woman on a NASA mission, bro. Dude, this is wild, bro. And she seems like a very heavy set lady too, bro. And you know what sucks about this video, bro? She's at the very front of the fucking ride when it decides to fucking malfunction, bro. Here we go, man. Here we go, son. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my god!
She's going faster, bro. Dude, sometimes, bro, being sadistic sometimes is a little bit too funny, man. Now, look what this shit says, man. I used to live in Japan, and I used to live in Korea as well, bro. Some of the writing here, bro, is Japanese, and some of it's Korean, bro. I don't know which one it is, bro. So it is what it is, but this shit's fucking wild. These Japanese pranks are getting out of hand.
3、2、1、ドーン！ドーン！うわー、すごい！どこにあるんだろう？このまま見せる？それ見せるってこと？消えた？どこ？
Look at that shit, bro. Looks like she's walking through a fucking artillery barrage, bro. If anything, dude. Fucking shrapnel flying all over the fucking place, dude. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, my goodness, dude. I see 92 people here in the fucking... Oh, my gosh, dude. 92 people here in the fucking chat. Make sure you monkeys like the video. Subscribe to the channel, man. Leave a comment at the bottom, bro. It motivates me to keep dropping alpha on you monkeys. All right, man. I know, bro. It's just a fucking prank, dude. You know damn well that shit wouldn't be permitted here in the United States, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh yeah, bro. All right, let's move on, man. All right. I have to ask this one, man. Shout out to Tin Top, hey man. And we got Smooth Brain here. Thoughts on the Canadian version AR-15 crypto? Have to jump through the hoops up here. You talk about an AR-15 up in Canada, Smooth Brain. Let me know what model it is, bro. I'll see if I know anything about it, man. Let's move on to the first fucking crypto of the day, Brian. Of course, boring ass fucking Bitcoin, son. I was actually hoping motherfucking Bitcoin would go down about 55 and it would hold there. Let's see. I think I got it here. All right, man. All right. As you guys can see, this Giga Chad freaking dump that we're doing, man. Dude, that is wild, son. How much did we drop overall, man? Okay, we were up over here, dude. We were up over here on this portion, and then we came all the way down here on the daily. In approximately 4 days, we came down this low. And let me take the measuring tool here so see how much we fucking dumped. So we went up all the way over here. Dude, we went down about almost 20%, give or take. We went down about 18.94%, almost 19, ballpark. And we are at about day 31 of its 60-day cycle for Bitcoin. For you cats that don't know, Bitcoin runs in 60-day cycles. And usually it's not out of the range of possibilities to end up dumping halfway through the cycle and then end up doing a rise up. But I'm assuming with the way the jobs number reports came out, bro, and the recent FOMC meeting and all that other stuff, man, that's one of the reasons we're dumping as well. I have heard an argument from some people saying that one of the reasons that we're dumping is because usually, historically, when we do have an interest rate cut, what happens? We end up dumping. That's just the way it is when we do end up getting an interest rate cut. And some people, some analysts are speculating that one of the reasons that we're dumping so hard is because people are currently pricing in that new interest rate hike we're going to end up getting. Now, I know a lot of people are scared right now, but if you look at the long-term holders of crypto and Bitcoin, they're currently buying right now. So the big whale addresses, they're currently accumulating and they're loading up. So per se, a lot of the smart money that knows what's going on within the crypto space and understand the 4-year cycles and the fact that we're currently still in a bull run, they're freaking still topping up on their Bitcoin. Now, the people that are usually dumping is retail. And then you got your simple wallets, bro, of some people that don't understand crypto on Wall Street. And that's more than likely the people that are currently selling right now. Now, as you can see, I was kind of hoping we would go down to about 55, and we blew past fucking 55 here. And the reason I was hoping for 55 is because I was seeing a little bit of a bull flag. I don't think it's invalidated yet, but I'll show you cats exactly what I mean once I go to the weekly. And as you guys can see here on the EMA ribbon, it did seem like we were flipping to the upside. And for you cats that don't understand the EMA ribbon, the yellow portion stands that we're bullish. And you can see that we were bullish, and the red portion at the bottom means that we're bearish. Whenever you get the red portion at the top, that means that we're bearish. But right now, we're still a little bit bullish. I don't know if this EMA ribbon wants to flip again. If it starts flipping again, we do have more downside. Now, mind you, we are at day 31 of the cycle, so that probably entails that we'll probably continue dipping, man. There is a possibility. We'll go to the weekly momentarily, and we'll check exactly how it's going to see how far we can dip and what areas of support and resistance we do have. And if we activate the Bollinger Bands, you can see that currently we are approaching that white portion of the EMA of the Bollinger Bands. And whenever we make contact with that, we end up shrinking up. And you can see that the bottom portion of that white Bollinger Band is within this freaking box at about 50,000, give or take. So let's go over the weekly. Let's see what Bitcoin entails on the weekly, son. Now, here I have this chart here on the weekly. And let me turn off the EMA ribbon so you guys can see a little bit more clearly. You could see that I was expecting a fourth portion of the Elliott wave coming down before we go back up into price discovery. And I would have to move this over here, and it will not surprise me that if we come down to this area at about 42, that is within the realm of possibilities. Do I think it'll go down that low? I mean, only time will tell, man. And I'm expecting that once the market does open tomorrow, we'll probably continue dumping a little bit more. Now, since a lot of people are dumping some of their tech stocks, I'm sure you guys are aware that I think it was Warren Buffett, man. He dropped half of his fucking portfolio in Apple. He dropped that shit. And that's the problem with a lot of people, man. They're treating crypto and Bitcoin like a tech stock. And it's something completely different, man. It functions, it's got different cycles, and it moves in different ways. Now, the reason I am saying that there is a possibility we could come down here to this average of about 43,000 is because we do have a shitload of support over here. Now, I know my chart looks a little bit convoluted, but you can see that we did make contact with this area of support here at about 52,000. And if we do break that, we could run all the way down here to 43. Is that a possibility? Absolutely. Now, will that mean that the bull market's over? Absolutely not, man. Because that means we'll just dump into this fourth portion of the Elliott wave. Now, I do notice that I have a lot of people here in the chat. I see approximately 94 people here. So I'm expecting a lot of you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Usually, when you look at these Elliott wave cycles, you've got a 0 to 1, a 1 to 2, and then the 2 to 3, 4 to, and then from the 4 to 5. Usually the 0 to 1 runs in an upward fashion, and then the 1 to 2 dips about halfway through a lot of the times or slightly above. And then the 2 to 3 is the most parabolic run. And you can see we accomplished that by going up to the new all-time high of about 73,137. And then usually it's absolutely okay. And it's not outside of the realm of possibilities to end up dumping all the way down here to about 43 because it's only halfway or close to halfway of Elliott waves 2 to 3 before we start climbing back up to 5. So this, I'm not seeing us going into a bear market anytime soon, man. But this is completely normal. And I think we were due in the stock market ready. We were due for a pullback. I'm sure you guys remember about a year ago or 2 years ago, we were actually in recession, but what did the White House do? They ended up changing the meaning of recession, and for the reason being for political purposes, man. And dude, you can only hide it for so long before things start dumping to the downside. Now, going back to these charts, I wanted to show you cats one more Bitcoin chart. Uno más. And this one's rather intriguing. And I drew this up for you cats. Look at this shit right here. And I know a lot of you guys have no idea what the fuck you're looking at. But if you see, let me grab this freaking drawing tool over here. Boom. If you see, we ran all the way up to this side. We ran all the way up over here. And what are we creating? Creating a little bit of a bull flag. For you cats that don't know, bull flags usually mean that we come down and then we end up popping up to the upside. And that's exactly what I am seeing here. Hence why I said I only really want it to go down to the value of about doggone freaking 150 or 55. But it still doesn't invalidate the bull flag. We're still within that freaking possibility or that pattern, which means we'll end up pumping to the upside of anything. Now, this may not happen immediately or in the immediate time frame. And again, it's not outside of the realm of possibilities if we come down here to this area over here, because we do have a little bit of support over here at this value of about 52, 124 in this range right here. But if we do end up breaking that, then we do have this area of support. And of course, then the bull flag would be invalidated. Now, and that's absolutely fine because, again, as you guys saw in the prior chart, you saw that we dipped all the way down here, man. We hit this fucking area, and that would be the fourth portion of the Elliott wave before we go to the upside, man. I think we're still good to go. Now, mind you, there's a lot of beef going on right now with Israel and the Iranians, and I think the Jordan people as well. And from what I heard on some of the Twitter spaces, man, they were seeing a lot of supply planes coming in from Russia into Tehran. So that usually entails that this war's probably going to escalate. I don't know why this is happening, man. Well, I do have a couple of ideas as to why this is happening, man, but this is not a political channel, and I really don't want to dive into that. But if a war does kick off, we'll probably see a freaking dip inbound, which is absolutely fine. That's not outside the realm of possibilities, man. But usually when dips happen, man, or when wars happen, they start the money printers, man. And we're due for the money printers to start up again, especially with the next FOMC meeting coming up. Now, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what Donald Trump was talking about as of recent. And Miguel himself even stated, bro, that he went and he bought a $60,000 Bitcoin. He said it on his stream last night for the reason being that, dude, the shit that Donald Trump's talking about is freaking bullish as hell, man. Let me see if I can find that for you cats. Here it is. Boom. Pull this back here. Share this with you monkeys. So you guys can hear this. Here we go. Fucking shit. Fuck you, Twitter. Bear with me, cats. Let me prep this for you guys. It's acting fucking stupid. Bear with me, monkeys. Because it is bullish what Donald Trump is saying, man. And I want you monkeys to hear the shit that he's talking about, man. It is fucking fire of what he's mentioning. Vamos a ver. Boom. Let's try this una vez más. Let's try this again.
Who knows? Maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion. But how do you? Who knows?
So this gives me an understanding that Donald Trump knows what he's talking about as far as the possibilities of the way crypto can end up functioning, man. And hence why Miguel said last night on his stream, if you guys that don't know who Miguel is, I'm talking about dollar cost crypto, that's why he went ahead and he bought a little bit more BTC. Because if Trump knows the possibility of crypto pumping so freaking hard, what's not to induce him to keep it pumping freaking hard by having the U.S. government continue purchasing crypto or Bitcoin? That way, freaking the value keeps going up. And whenever he has a value at a good amount, a good portion, he can dump that and pay off a lot of the American debt. Of course, that depends on the liquidity that there is out there. So food for thought, cats. Food for freaking thought, man. Like I said earlier, man, long-term holders are accumulating. Well, a lot of the freaking weaker hands in retail, man, what are they doing? They're dumping. They're dumping crypto, bro. I've already had a couple buddies text me, man. Dude, do you think this is it? Do you think we're done? I'm like, dude, we've got a long ways to go, man. We're probably going to end up running all the way to freaking 2025, if anything, especially if President Trump is elected. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the president. I'm sure he's going to end up winning this freaking election that's coming up, even though they're going to try to freaking stop him. I think he's going to be fine. Now, I know you guys want to know where ETH is going, and I have to show Miguel's tweet. Shout out to Dollar Cost Crypto. He did mention this. Let me see. Sorry about that. That meme was playing again. Here you go. You can see right here, man. And he is right, man. He says ETH is down, hurts every L1 out there, even Bitcoin. So if ETH ends up dumping, which ETH did dump pretty hard today, bro, that entails why freaking a lot of the crypto market's going to the downside. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over to the Ethereum chart. I think I have one here for you cats. Que tenemos ETH. ETH, dude, ETH is dumping freaking giga hard, man. You can see that we even got a wick down here, bro. Look at this shit. We got a wick that came all the way down here to about 21,118, bro. Right now is such a fucking good time to get some ETH, son. And I remember a couple months ago, I was telling you cats here on the Boogie channel, like, dude, I really like ETH under 2,200 bucks, man. Right now it's at 2286. Right now is a fabulous time to DCA. If you cats are uncomfortable and you think it may end up dumping more, which I do think it can end up doing, especially with the opening of the stock market tomorrow and the AM, you're talking about maybe $1,900 or $2,000 ETH, or maybe even $1,900 ETH down here, bro. That would be a fabulous freaking price point to get a little bit of that. ETH is currently at about day 31 of its cycle, just like Bitcoin, man. And you can see that it's continuously dumping. Now, one thing I am noticing about the EMA ribbon is that it's red on the top side, unlike the Bitcoin chart that I showed you guys recently, and it is starting to fan out. Whenever you get that fanning, and it tells that we're going to be dumping, and you can even see that the 200 EMA, bro, is right above or right under where the EMA ribbon's at, man. That means that we've got more downside to go for, which means, dude, this is a great time to get some ETH, man. Dude, I might end up, you know what? I got plenty of ETH. I might end up buying a little bit more Solana, bro. Dude, my dry powder bag is almost out, bro. I have been going crazy on buying and shit like that. Now, let's see what it looks like with the Bollinger Bands. And you can see why ETH ended up shrinking back. You can see it came very close to this white line here on the Bollinger Bands, hence why it ended up shrinking back. But you can see that it's starting to open up more, which gives it potential to run down here to about 2,000 bucks. Now, let's activate the RSI on this bad boy. Let's see what the relative strength index entails. And you can see, man, that we are fucking super freaking bearish right now on ETH, which is badass, dude, because it gives us a badass buying opportunity. Usually you want to buy anywhere under 50. Currently, dude, we are at about 19.36, bro. So the RSI is indicating, bro, that shit is at a fucking amazing value to get some ETH, man. If you activate the VRVP, and if you guys don't know what this means, you could tell that the longer the bars are over here, the longer the bars, that entails how much support we have. Hence why you see us dipping pretty hard. Let me take us over to the weekly on this bad boy. Let me see. Vamos a ver. Well, right there, you guys can see, man, that we have a shitload of support right there. The longer the bar, that means we have a shitload of support. Hence why it's having a hard time breaking down here to about 2142, bro. And we still have to break this area of support of at least 2181, bro. So ETH is at an amazing buying opportunity for you cats, especially for you monkeys that are barely getting into the crypto space. I mean, this is not financial advice. I would keep half of my portfolio in ETH. If you guys already got ETH and you got plenty of it, dude, why not get some SOL, man? SOL's already proven itself through the last bear market that it's here to stay, and it's got a lot of VC investors. Mind you, I will be covering the SOL chart momentarily. But before we do that, I think I do have a week, a chart on ETH for the weekly. Vamos a ver. Aquí está. And look at this shit, son. This is the ETH chart on the weekly, and these are the areas of support I ended up drawing out for it. The boxes entail shitload areas of support, and you can see we made contact with this box right here, and it could end up freaking being stopped anywhere from 2133 all the way to 2054, bro. And then if I look historically where else we have support, I am finding a lot of support over here from the first freaking cycle top of 2021, or approaching the first cycle top of 2021, at a value of about 1935, and it's making contact with these areas over here on the shoulders of the candles. But we also have this trend line pushing us to the upside, which is kind of fucking bullish, bro. So food for freaking thought, monkeys. And if we activate the EMA ribbon on the weekly, you can see that ETH is a little bit more bullish on the weekly than what it is on the daily. And you can see that we're starting to get a little bit of a fan. Now, one thing I am noticing about the EMA ribbon, it's starting to tilt a little bit. If it ends up crossing and ends up going bearish again, kind of like the way it did here, Control Z, you can see we could end up dipping even harder. And people are like, well, Boogie, let's say we go past this freaking value of about freaking 1943. Where then? Well, we could eventually end up coming down here to about 1911. You can see that we have these areas of support, and then possibly even here 1769. But ETH is a solid freaking play, man. I would not be giving up on ETH at all. Now, let's check out what we got for the CME or the next FOMC meeting. And mind you, cats, it would not surprise me if shit continues dumping the way it is, bro. We're not due for another freaking FOMC meeting till September 16th or September 15th. If shit gets really fucking bearish and we continue dumping to the downside, it could be that Jerome Powell sets up another freaking meeting, an emergency meeting where he cuts interest rates ASAP. He does have that possibility, man. He does have that option, and that is a possibility. So if that ends up happening, man, of course, more money is going to get introduced into the market, and the cost of all the cryptos are going to end up pumping to the upside. Now, mind you, people think that it's a badass thing, bro, that we're going to get an interest rate cut, which is cool if you're holding digital assets. It's great for all of us. It's great for me because I hold real estate as well. But for the average normie that doesn't even hold stocks, bro, that shit is going to be a kick in the balls. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of the money that is going to get reintroduced back into the market by the big corporations is going to make the cost of everything go up. You're talking about the cost of food, the cost of fucking gas, the cost of your fucking utility bills. Everything's going to go up. So if you're holding assets, man, which is badass, which I would recommend highly, real estate, man. The badass thing about me, man, I've got real estate and I've got digital assets, which is crypto. I've got super stable and I've got super volatile. But, dude, expect the cost of everything to go up if we do get an interest rate cut. We got my amigo here, freaking Zenith, emergency meeting. FOMC would be wild, bro. Yeah, man. Robert Kiyosaki just tweeted about Bitcoin crashing. He's saying he's going to buy more. And it goes back to what I'm saying, man. Long-term holders of Bitcoin know that shit's here to stay, bro. I mean, shout out to Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey does know what he's talking about, man. The dude's all about getting people outside of debt because he understands the habits of humans and how they are with credit. And, of course, you do have your outliers out there, the exception to the rule, like a lot of people here in the chat, bro, that could end up using a credit card, end up using debt to freaking invest into markets or invest into real estate. I get that. But vast majority of people don't have that type of discipline, man. And he's talking to the general population. And that's one thing I try to tell a lot of crypto people, man, that really take a dump on Dave Ramsey. He's not talking about the outliers like ourselves. He's talking about general population and normies that don't want to end up getting wrecked. And the data that he drops is pretty good. And of course, he doesn't hold any crypto. I think they even offered him an entire Bitcoin. He said, fuck that. I don't want no Bitcoin, man. I have to lead by example. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hence why I always push people, man, all the freaking time, bro, to be part of a crypto community. And I push people towards the Citadel all the time, bro, because there's that community and you can find out what's going on, especially for us people that are super duper busy. I understand some of us got kids and stuff like that. We ain't got time to understand charts or fundamental analysis. So it's good to be part of the community, to have people like myself or people like Dollar Cost Crypto or people like Charlie or people like Twinkie, man, or the cats here at the DGen Roundtable, man. It's important to be part of communities like that because you find out what's going on. Shout out to my amigo, Agent J. Family, Ben Cohen gonna sleep well tonight. That man has been vindicated over and over. His haters wrecked right now. Yeah, son. Yeah, man. So there you go, monkeys. Now, I also wanted to show you another freaking token that I think is at an amazing fucking price to get, bro. And that is none other than motherfucking Solana, son. And I've got the Solana daily chart right here that I wanted to share with you cats. And you can see, man, we still got room to run to the downside. I did have our freaking 20-day moving average ending here on this date here, which was July 25th. And you can see that usually we end up dumping around or getting a full complete dump before we end up reversing around day 14 to about day 21. Day 14 would be August 8th, which is 4 days from now. Day 21, you're talking about maybe what, August 15th, give or take ballpark. So we got more room to the dump to the downside. If we activate our EMA ribbon on this bitch, and currently we're at 127.80, man. Amazing, amazing price, bro. Let's see. On the Bollinger Bands, we still got plenty of room to run down here to 103. But if we activate our EMA ribbon, we're still somewhat bullish, but you can see that it wants to flip, man. It wants to end up going red to the top side and yellow to the downside. So, food for freaking thought. Let's take the sucker over to the weekly and see what this bitch looks like, man. Vamos a ver what we got here on the freaking weekly on Solana. You can see that Solana, this is the weekly. These are the major areas of support I do have. All the lines you see drawn out here on the boxes. And you can see that within this box, we could come down to 115. That's not outside of the realm of possibilities. But I like the idea. And I think it's very conceivable, man, that we could come down here to 93 bucks. And that would be the top of this fucking box right here, bro. Shit, dude. I'm going to have to fucking end up dipping some of my emergency fund to buy more fucking Solana, dude, because now it is also not out of the realm of possibilities that we come all the way down here to $44 or $60. That can happen. I think that $60 would probably be the lowest we could go to, but I'm pretty damn sure we could come down here to 73 or possibly 92 bucks. But $64 is not outside of the realm of possibilities. And if I activate the EMA ribbon on this bad boy, dude, we're halfway through the EMA ribbon. So it's going to take a lot of down pressure, man, to break this 114 area. But I can see it wicking all the way down here to about $92, man. Fabulous, fabulous freaking price point, dude. And Solana is not as safe as Ethereum, and it's not as safe as freaking Bitcoin. But from all the other digital assets out there and all the other cryptocurrencies out there, aside from Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's probably the safest after that, man, because there's too much VC money in there, man. A lot of venture capitalists have aped into freaking Solana, and I think that you could easily get somewhere from a 7x to possibly a 12x. And if Trump ends up getting reelected, bro, and he does pump up the numbers on Bitcoin because he has the strategic reserve getting full, because I think they said they wanted to acquire 5% of the overall totals of Bitcoin, of the 21 million tokens out there. Dude, you're talking about fucking Bitcoin going up to 230, man. The richer heart possibilities on it are very, very possible, man. So Solana would end up pumping pretty hard. I think DCC had said that he could even see Solana possibly going up to about $2,000 a token. I think $800 to about $1,200 is within the realm of possibilities. I think that is very likely we could end up doing that, especially if number 45 gets reelected and he becomes 47. So now, you know what? Let's go back. Now, since we are talking about Solana, let's go over to GigaChad. Hence, this is probably my favorite meme coin right now. And the reason I'm talking about GigaChad is because this motherfucker, bro, don't fucking quit. Look at this bitch on the daily, bro. Now, mind you, cats, this is a meme coin. And it did manage to go up. I think it was to 180 or 190 market cap, bro. It would not surprise me if this sucker goes all the way up to about 1 billion market cap. I intend to sell some once we get to about, I would say, 700 billion market cap. That's what I intend to do. And that probably end up keeping 20% if we do go up to 1 billion. I think Murad was talking about this sucker going all the way up to freaking 15 billion. But, dude, that's moon math, if anything. If you were to drop $100 right now on GigaChad, what would you get? You would get about 10,324. So it's not at a bad value. And you could see that it's trying its hardest not to dump. Hence why we ended up getting this wick. Now, these candles or these lines that I ended up drawing, these are mostly for the fucking weekly, if anything. Let's put the sucker on the weekly so we can get a little bit better understanding of where GigaChat is at. And you could see that we have a ton of support here at about 2 zeros and a 4-8. And coming all the way down here is not outside of the realm of possibilities. We did end up wicking. But, dude, GigaChat just doesn't quit, man. I remember last time Solana ended up dipping to about, I think it was 120 or 125, bro. I was expecting this motherfucker to go down here to about 3 zeros and a 5.9, and it didn't, dude. It didn't at all, and then it freaking got away from me. I only ended up putting like about $500 on this bad boy, man, dude. And, dude, my portfolio is doing fabulous with GigaChat. I think it's got a lot of potential. I understand that I'm talking about meme coins early, but it is on the Solana blockchain, hence why I wanted to mention this. And I think I even got this sucker over here on TradingView. And I want to try a certain metric on this sucker. So let me share that with you, cats. I wanted to run the VRVP on this sucker, see how it looks with it, and see which way we could end up going to, because I think that's a great point right there. Pulling it up on TradingView. Give me 1 segundo, cats. Give me one momentito, monkeys. I'm going to crank up the AC. It's starting to get hot in here. I'll be right back. And I am back, monkeys. Let's pull this sucker up. Let's see it on TradingView. Let's see what it entails. Vamos a ver. ¿Dónde está el pinche GigaChat, vato? Boom. There you go. This is GigaChat on the daily. And you can see that we're under the EMA ribbon, which gives us a badass buying opportunity to acquire a little bit more Giga. Let's put this bitch with the VRVP, son. Vamos a ver. And you can see, man, we have a shitload of support over here at about 2 zeros and a 4.9. And over here, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's still a decent amount of support on these blocks we're getting over here. Let's put this bitch on the weekly. And there's not enough data for us to activate the VRVP. This is a little bit of the, well, there you go. It's popping up there, man. And again, as stated, man, I don't think we'll break down here before 3 zeros and a 4.6. I'm hoping it does come down here to the top of these fucking candles so I can ape in more to freaking Giga, dude. But you could see that we went halfway through the Elliott wave, and now it seems we're dumping back freaking down, dude. I did measure this out. It can run all the way up over here to about freaking 10 cents, which would be freaking wild. Let me pull this back. Or, yeah, about 10 cents. That would be freaking wild, and that would be freaking gangster. I think that would be at a great value. So, let's see what the chat is entailing, son. Vamos a ver. It's time to catch up on all these freaking chats, man. Dude, the chat is freaking wild right now, homie. This chat is wild. Let's see. Let's see. Zenith, we are so far below the 111 DMA, 140 DMA, and the 200 DMA. Yeah, man. Dude, great buying opportunities right now. And I agree with you, fucking Will Stevenson. I'm also, dude, I am completely out of dry powder, bro. I could scrounge up a little bit more, dude. But, dude, it's amazing how much the freaking market could end up freaking dumping so much that you run out of freaking dry powder. And I'm talking about dollar cost averaging on the regular, dude. I agree with you 110%, dude. I sold a bunch of ETH after the Trump pump, trusting my gut covered my ass. Well, I'm glad, man. That's what I'm talking about, make money. That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to my amigo here, Justice Washington. More than 40% of the U.S. does not even have $1,000 for emergency. That is correct, man. As a matter of fact, majority of Americans don't even hold fucking $500 worth of emergency, man. You know what else? A lot of people ain't holding ammo, son. They're not even holding on to any ammunition, bro. One of the things that I've always preached on my channel, man, buying digital assets is cool, but you also have to have your emergency fund the way Dave Ramsey says you should have it, man, which is usually 3 to 6 months supply of what your bills are, not the fucking luxuries that you have. Of course, AC is not a luxury, man. AC is not a luxury, bro. Make sure you have enough dinero to keep your freaking electricity bill up and stuff like that. But you do want to have 3 to 6 months of your emergency fund freaking ready to go just in case of an emergency. Another thing that you cats could end up freaking getting, and I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist on here, you need to get some ammo, man. You need to get some of these bad boys over here. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could show you monkeys my shotgun at the top, but you need at least 1 battle rifle. Now, I would hold it here and I'd talk about that, but unfortunately, fucking YouTube has some stupid freaking regulations on this shit, and you can't hold any weapons while on a live stream, so you can only view them from the background. I've always told people, man, this is back when I used to own a holster company. There used to be an old YouTuber. He's not active anymore. His name was The Hoss, USMC. He used to be an 0331, machine gunner in the Marine Corps, bro. And he was a big time prepper in Oregon. And he would talk about, dude, at minimal, you need to have 10,000 rounds of battle rifle. Yes. And if you're running an AR-15, man, please don't get steel ammo. Do that for AKs. That's okay, bro, but not an AR-15. Make sure you guys got some freaking regular brass ammo, at least 1,000 rounds. It doesn't have to be that Hornady tap shit, man. And please run a little bit more than 55 grains, bro. A lot of reports from the field of a lot of soldiers and Marines that have been over to the freaking sandbox have stated that utilizing that freaking green tip ammunition the Marine Corps gives them or the Army gives them is not sufficient. They've had to put 4 or 5 rounds in their enemy, bro, before your opponent would actually go down. So try to get something more than 55 grain. I understand it's a little bit more expensive for 5.56. It is what it is. Buy once, cry once, son. Great place to get freaking ammo, man, would be sgammo.com. I say again, SierraGolfAmmo.com. SG Ammo or bulk ammo. It's not illegal to ship that to your house, man. Depending on which state you're in, especially if you're in Texas, man. Make sure you guys have at least a good amount of ammunition. For pistol, I would say you would need about, I wouldn't say you need 10,000 rounds. Because, I mean, you're supposed to be running your battle rifle and shit, hit the fan situation more than you do your pistol. Say a good freaking 2,000 rounds would be good, bro. And on a rifle, you at least want to be holding on to 20 mags. Because you can use mags to barter. You know what I'm saying? Especially shit hits a fan. And try to stick to run-of-the-mill platforms like AKs or ARs, man, or Glocks. Because those mags are pretty much everywhere. They're not proprietary mags. Now, if you're running something Gucci like a Scar 17S, man, expect to pay $100 a mag, dude. So Magpul Dynamics mags, what are they running for? About $15, $16, give or take. Medical supplies is also an important one. Water, bro. Water is a big one. Iodine pills, those are great to go ahead and freaking purify your water a little bit. Let's say you have to get it from a ravine or freaking a lake or something like that, dude. You want to throw a little bit of iodine in there. That way you can end up freaking drinking that water if shit hits the fan, dude. One that a lot of people don't talk about, man, is dog food. Yes, bro. A good idea would be to get, depending on the amount of dogs you have, man, you at least want to get a 6-month supply for your dogs for dog food. A lot of shit paper. I'm sure you guys saw that during the coof time, bro. You got to buy a lot of shit paper. I think there's this one place I would always buy my survival food from, bro. I forgot the name of it because I've already got a decent amount. But they would sell these 100-hour candles, which are great, man. All that stuff's good, bro. And you could also buy freaking freeze-dried food, MREs and things of that nature, bro. I think that would be a good, especially as we approach the election, man. You guys saw what happened last election with the coof, man. There was a lot of freaking conspiracies going on that it was intentional as to why it happened. It would not surprise me it happens again, bro. I mean, you guys saw what happened to the president as of recent, bro, at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, dude. So food for freaking thought, man. Food for freaking thought, man. Who else we got in here, man? Sorry, I veered off a little bit off fucking crypto, man. It's just, dude, I got a passion for this type of shit, and it's one of the things that I like talking about. Oh, another thing. Keep your fucking cardio up, bro. Keep your cardio. You could be running the freaking Knight's Armament, a Gucci-ass freaking Rifle Dynamics AK, bro, but you ain't got no cardio, bro. Somebody's going to end up whacking you, bro, and taking your freaking weapon, dude. You could be rocking simples, like something simple like an SKS, bro. You got some good cardio, bro, you'll be solid, son. You know what I'm saying? So make sure your cardio is up. Shout out to my amigo here, freaking Farmer J. We got my other homie here, AMCC. This dip is crazy. Too bad I don't have any money. Dude, I feel your pain. I think a lot of us here, bro. I've been DCAing for the past 3 years, bro. About to finish nursing school in September. Currently waiting on a good chunk of money, but not sure what exactly I will get. Well, if you don't hold on to an Ethereum, man, right now is a fabulous time to get Ethereum. Not financial advice. Use that to stabilize half of your portfolio. If you already got plenty of Ethereum, get some Sol, man. And I think some of the safer plays would be something like Phantom, Illuvium, Crypto.com, bro. The Crow token's at about 8 cents. I'm not going to be covering that token today, unfortunately. But that's something you could end up getting as well, man. Let's see what we got here, man. Yeah, Gaio, I agree with you. I stockpile ammo like I stockpile BTC. Well, I hope you stockpile a shitload of BTC, man. I have reloading shit, brass powder, firing pins, all that shit. Dude, you know what? I was actually reloading a couple years ago, dude, but I'm like, dude, this is for freaking retired people, son. Because, dude, you will be up all night if you only have like a single freaking loader, bro, and you don't have a progressive loader, dude. And not to mention, you got to have time to go out to the field, test the ammo, make sure it doesn't end up freaking bursting your barrel on your rifle. You make it too hot. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite cookbook, Monkey? Or Make Money? What's your favorite book on freaking reloading ammunition? We got my amigo here, Brendan. What's up, Boogie? What's up, man? Yes, Smooth Brain. I do think the dip is going to be lasting for a week. And then we got Damien. I need more 45 ammo. Spear Gold Dot hollow points aren't cheap. Oh, dude, talk about it, man. Talk about that. Spear is not cheap, dude. All right, going back to the crypto. What else we got here, man? We are going to cover, we already covered Solana. Let me take this down. We covered GigaChad. BTC. You know what? Let's go to Illuvium, bro. I haven't seen where Illuvium's going. Let me prep this for you cats. I'm hard on the stat Illuvium. You know what? Let's go to Phantom first, bro, because I haven't talked about Phantom in a while, bro. And mind you, I'm sure you cats already heard that Phantom should be freaking launching. They should be launching Sonic pretty soon. And I think around November, December is when you're going to end up getting that freaking Sonic launch, which is pretty damn cool, man. Let's put this bitch on the daily. Let's see how Phantom's doing. And you can see that Phantom's currently valued at about, damn, dude, 30 cents, homie. Fuck. I need to go buy some more Phantom, son. So much to buy, man. So much to buy. All right, where do I see Phantom going to? Let's look at the EMA ribbon. Phantom is, dude. Phantom's got, dude. You're talking about 20-cent Phantom, possibly, bro. Because look where the EMA ribbon's at. It's all the way up over here, bro. And you're starting to get a fanning on the EMA ribbon, which entails Phantom's got a long way to go. Let me see if I can turn all this shit off and put this bitch on the weekly. Vamos a ver. And you can see that we've already broken this area of support here at about 31 cents. Phantom is probably going to come down here. Next area of support we do have that I'm seeing. Damn, son. You're talking about getting it at 27 cents. Currently at 29 cents, bro. And if it breaks below that, it would come down here to about 26 cents. I think 26 cents within, and then you got 24 cents. 26 to 24 cents is a huge possibility, man. Those would be great areas to get some Phantom. But mind you, I would DCA right now. If we activate the EMA ribbon on this bitch, you could see, man, that the EMA ribbon is still somewhat bullish, but it does seem it wants to flip. So there is massive buying opportunity on Phantom right now. Damn, homie. Look at that shit. Yeah, and from my understanding, Sonic's going to be launching pretty soon on Phantom. So that'll be around the November-December timeframe. And then you can end up swapping it out for the Phantom token. AMCC, I sort of lied. Put 2,300 on Illuvium just now. I figure it likely won't get much lower than 40. Dip is just too good. Laugh out loud. I'll just not eat out. Hey, that's the way you do it, son. That's the way you do it. Speaking of Illuvium, I do have the chart ready for you cats here that I didn't want to show you. Vamos a ver dónde está Illuvium. Right here. Dude, Illuvium is at an amazing fucking price, dude. Vamos a ver. All right. Let's go over to the Illuvium chart. Illuvium is correct. It's at about the $40 range right now. You could see that we are making contact with this box of support that I did end up drawing here. And we could come down all the way here to about 39.29. Let's put this sucker on the weekly. Let's see what it entails. Let's take off all these drawings. Make sure we are on logarithmic. We are. Yeah, man. Illuvium's going to hold up price, bro. I think it'll do fine. Right now is actually the best time to get ILV, bro. The lowest we saw it in the bear run was down here to about $38, bro. Dude, these are amazing bear market buying prices, homies. So, yes, dude, great. Hey, shout out to you, amigo. Shout out to you, man. Illuvium, dude. Illuvium is at a great price, man. If I had a soundboard, bro, shout out to you, AMCC, man. That is an amazing price, bro, for Illuvium. $40. The lowest has gone to it during the bear market was 38. I think we are good, man. I think we are definitely good, man. Make money. I got that, bro. I'll make sure I try to look it up, bro. Vamos a ver. Now, let's talk about the fragrance of the day, son, because you guys know that I'm a big time fragrance nut. When I hit up the gym today, I was using none other than Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. This is probably my favorite all-around fragrance. You're not going to get this cheap, bro. It is a Chanel product. Chanel, if you know anything about those cats, they never have any of their products on sale, man. They would rather burn their products than put it on sale because, dude, it's Chanel, homie. It's probably one of the most well-renowned freaking luxury industries out there. This shit smells amazing, bro. This is an all-around fragrance. It's a little bit of a sporty vanilla. Now, you do have Chanel Allure Homme Sport, but this is the Eau Extreme. Highly recommend this one, man. This one is at amazing. This one smells amazing, dude. And great for the gym, bro. Great for date night. Great on a hot summer day. And like I said, man, hands down, this is all around. Now, unless you're making that big money dinero, bro, at the end of the bull market, I wouldn't really fucking be using this all the time for the gym. Just every now and then, man. But overall, this is probably my favorite all-around fragrance. Not my favorite fragrance, but if I don't know what to grab, bro, this is a great one to get, man. How much does it run for? This is a 3.7 ml. You're talking about $150. But I would rather have you monkeys end up buying some freaking ILV here like AMCC than buying this shit. You know what I'm saying? As you guys have heard on my channel before, I do expect ILV to possibly run up all the way to $3,000 to about $4,000. That's not outside of the realm of possibilities. Can it run up to $8,000? Yes, that is, man. And if you guys were part of the Citadel, you know that when the Warwicks came on, they talked about how far it could end up going, especially if ETH went super duper hot. And it's a lot more, man, than $8,000. I will give you a little bit of a hint. It is double. It is more than double the amount of the price point that I mentioned, bro. Of the possibilities where ILV could go. Now, if you monkeys don't know anything about ILV, last roll around, we did end up doing about $2,000 a token. I think it was 1933 ballparking it. You know what I'm saying? And then we got my amigo here, Nick Papa Gio Rio. Well, I'll just call you Nick, homie. Bull market over, huh? No, I don't think it's over, homie. Not at all, man. We got a long ways to go. Now, you guys know that I never end up freaking doing a freaking show without talking about Pulse Chain. Let's see where Pulse Chain is going. I am hoping that we did not end up breaking our Elliott wave pattern that we did end up getting. Pulse Chain's current value is at about 4 zeros and a 3795. And you can see, bro, the only real metric we can end up using on this bad boy, bro, is the Bollinger Bands. And we are past the second standard deviation. We are past the second standard deviation. It's evident that we are past that. You could see. Let me take it to the weekly, man. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about on the weekly. I'm hoping we didn't break our Elliott wave pattern. Shout out to DIY Investing. Great website, guys. Highly recommend freaking pulse.com or gopulse.com. And on this chart, you could see that we're still good. We're still good, man. I did start my Elliott wave pattern here at the bottom of this candle over here, and that value was at approximately 4 zeros and a 3305. We ran to the upside all the way this way. If we go past that value I just mentioned, which is 4 zeros and Chinga tu madre. 3305. If we go past below that, then this would invalidate this Elliott wave cycle, bro. Because it's still valid as long as we don't go below that one. You could, I mean, this is not normally run of the mill, bro. Usually an Elliott wave cycle only comes up halfway here, but it's still somewhat valid. You could still end up using it a little bit. But I am hoping that we don't go down lower. If it is, I'll probably be buying more pulse chain, man. I am hoping that it'll give me, if we do end up going lower than that, and we do go below this last area of support, which is 40 and a 3708, I'll probably be aping a little bit more into ink. And mind you, this is on the weekly, monkeys. This is where we're at right now. Let's see how PulseX is doing. Since we're already here, PulseX is still good with its Elliott wave cycle. You can see that we didn't end up dipping more than this portion right here. So we're still within that ranging area, and we still have room to run to the upside. I'll probably be buying a little bit more PulseX if we do end up dumping on Pulse Chain a little bit more. But I think a token a lot of people are ignoring is none other than freaking Hex, bro. And people have forgotten about the Elliott waves on Hex. Oh, not the Elliott waves. Why the fuck am I saying Elliott waves? The T-shares on Hex, bro. Hex is still at a great value right now for T-shares. The lowest we can go on Hex, man, is about 30% of a penny. And if we break below that, you could see it dump a lot harder, man. Donald Trump did mention that he does want to fire freaking Gary Gensler, which is pretty damn freaking bullish, especially for the Hex ecosystem, bro. I think this case is going to end up dropping, bro, and I think you should see Richard Hart streaming pretty soon, if anything, man. Now, keep your fingers crossed that World War III doesn't end up happening, because that means we'll probably end up getting a little bit more dip, which is fine as well. We can end up buying more. It'll give me more time to buy and accumulate more tokens. But it is what it is. It is what it is, monkeys. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this stream. Do me a favor. Go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment at the bottom. It keeps me motivated to keep dropping alpha for you cats. If you go lower than that, you can see you'll find my Instagram account and you'll find my Twitter account. Usually on Instagram, I'm dropping memes. Every now and then, I'll release a little freaking minute-and-a-half gun video for you cats, a little gun review. I've got a couple on there. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, bro. Shout out to Miguel. Shout out to Charlie, man, and the cats, DGen Roundtable. Make sure you go, guys, follow them too. And I will catch you, monkeys, on the flip side. You guys enjoy the rest of what's left of our weekend. And peace out, cats.